tēnā. Ki te pēhea koutou, it's RAM, Random Access Memory. Michael here, and the brain is vaguely working, and we've got lots to tell you about what's going on in the region. When I say what's, it's because I have a co-host this morning, Emma. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning.
Coming closer to the mic. So this is not just any old guest, because there's a good chance Emma will take over the program from me, which means massive improvements are in the offing. Shall we get on? Starting with Friday. I tell you, Emma, I didn't mention this before. Now I'll share this with the public too. I tend not to say today and tomorrow on the show because it gets repeated. So you, listeners or viewers, may be listening on a Saturday, and if I say today and it's Friday, you get confused, all right? So, on Friday, the three poets are on at the Royal Hotel, which is in Featherston, as you know, Revan Street. And you can buy tickets on that site, 0800 Buy Tix. It's part of Featherston Booktown, and in conjunction with Verb Wellington and Scottish Books International. They're excited to present three male poets of world standards. Oh, yes. Poets Omar Musa, Michael Pedersen and Dominic Hoey will come together from different parts of the globe to entertain us with their original and distinctive creativity. When it says that they will come together from different parts of the globe, I get a feeling they're already together. Otherwise, just to converge on Featherston at a moment's notice from all over the world might be a little bit difficult logistically. Omar Musa is an Australian author, rapper and a poet who's released 4 hip-hop records, 3 poetry books and his novel Here Come the Dogs, which was longlisted for the International Dublin Literary Award last year. Then Michael Pedersen, another one of them, is a prize-winning poet, writer and animator, awarded 2018 Writer of the Year at the Scottish Cultural Awards, and it's thanks to the Scottish books industry that he's here, so I guess they're a sponsor. Dominic, I'm going to say Hoey, Hoey, I don't think it's Hooey. Anyway.
No idea. Dominic
Hoey is an author, playwright and poet based in Tamaki Makaurau. In a former life, Dominic was an MC. He's reincarnated, clearly. He was an MC battle and slam poetry champion. He's performed his spoken word poetry in Australia, Europe, England, Japan, and America. Not Antarctica or Greenland. So there's still stuff to do. That's the three poets on at the Royal Hotel, but I didn't mention. I did say it was Friday, but when? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock at the Royal Hotel in Featherston on Friday, the three poets. Gee, I'm jumping to Saturday already. The Rathkiel Christmas Fete is on. I've been there a number of times, good food and lots of interesting things to buy. They always have good plant sale there. But let me see what they claim. Make a day of it with friends and family, they say, in the beautiful, spacious grounds of Rathkiel. Well, that's true, out there at the end of Willow Park Drive. Over 100 stalls, including food stalls. There's kids' entertainment, home baking sale, book sale, the popular peony stall, a stall just for peonies. Clothing sale, music, and the coffee cart. A friendly and relaxed day out just 5 minutes north of... Well, you know where it is. Do you know where it is? You get on State Highway 2 and you whiz along out towards Morrisville, and then there's a sign saying Willow Park Drive. You wind along that and Rathkiel's there. Lots of parking there because apart from all the normal parking spaces, you can park out on the football fields. I'm just sort of scanning it. A good coffee. I said that. Local beer and wine is available too. All right, it's hosted by the Friends of Rathkiel. All proceeds will go towards Rathkiel School fundraising projects, because there are many things that the school does for their students over the course of the year, and you need money for that. Few things from me there. Emma, do you have anything that I don't? Probably heaps.
Well, with the Rathkill Fate, half of the adverts are saying it is a gold coin entry.
All right, yep.
And then the other ones do not have that, so it's a bit of a mystery if it is going to be a gold coin entry to go, or if it is not. But just make sure they do say that there's FPOS available, but do bring that extra gold coin and some cash just in case that is happening on the day.
Yep. All right. I don't recall ever being charged admission before, so I guess it's a koha kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I don't remember it either. Quite a few times I've been.
Yeah.
Just make sure that everyone does bring that, just in case you don't want to get caught out driving all the way out there and
without a pocket full of gold coins.
Yeah.
Hey, Emma, because our television viewers will note that the camera switching is not happening at the moment, so I'm going to go in the back room to make sure it's turned on. So pop over here and continue with a few notices while I whip in the back room and try and figure out what's going on. Won't take a sec. You're on that, Mike.
Okay. Rightio. So first we have on Saturday, excitingly back, is the Teddy Bears Picnic. So last year it was unfortunately rained off. The first time it's ever been rained off, so it is back this year at Henley Lake, down at the wetlands. So everyone can bring their teddies, critters, whatever they want. It's going to be a really fun event. Every bear on average comes with 3 people, so there is expected to be a lot of teddy bears down there. It's completely free, run by Masterton Rotary Club. It's all about community spirit, having fun, enjoying the outdoors, getting back to basics is what some Rotarians I talk to say it's all about. So all kids from all around the Wairarapa and outside the Wairarapa are invited to come and just bring their teddies and enjoy a fun day down at the wetlands. So the weather is looking like it should hold off, so fingers crossed that it will, and everyone can go enjoy their time down there. But there is shade if it gets sunny, and also if the rain maybe does catch, so just keep an eye out for that. So the event will be running from 11:30 until 1 p.m. on Saturday. It will be signposted down at Henley Lake, but just remember it is on the wetlands, so when you just go in, it's just to the right. Just remember to bring your critters, bring your little cuddly teddy bears, and bring the whole family down to the wetlands on Saturday. So there is also, for all weekend long, down at the Masterton Motorplex International Drag Strip, there is Test and Tune, all classes. So that'll be quite exciting. It is $20 per person entry, or for under 14s it's free. It is cash only, so remember that. It'll be quite exciting down at the drag strip, and I believe it starts at around 9. I'm not actually quite sure what time it starts. It does not have on the Facebook, but there is an event page on Facebook, so for people looking for more information, go on there, and I'm sure you guys will be able to find out what time it is all on.
Also, I live in Kurupuni, and you always know what time the drag races start.
Yeah, you can hear them starting, so just keep your ears open and you will find out.
Yeah. Hey, there's a photo competition in Martinborough that is allied with the Rose Show. So the Martinborough Rose and Flower Show, happening in 2019, but this is specifically about the photo competition that goes along with that. So let's see, it's kindly sponsored by who? Luminous Beauty Therapy. Yep. I'm thinking of going. Yeah, it's free to enter, so come and support your local show and give it a go. This is at the Martinborough Town Hall on Saturday from 9 until 4. So obviously it's like an exhibition. You pop in at any time over that period. And if you want to find out about it, I don't know that you need to find it. There's all these places you can go and turn up and find out about it, but I think that's really for people a while ago who were thinking, hey, I'm going to submit my photograph. Well, the photographs are already there. You need to turn up and go and look at them. So, Martinborough Town Hall, which is on Texas Street, Martinborough, Saturday from 9 till 4. They have categories, the single rose category, the any other bloom category, so it's not really a rose thing, is it? Youth class. Open to all visitors, as I say, from 12:30 until 4. Said 9 to 4 earlier. Interesting. I reckon turn up in the afternoon, it'll be open. Entry's free. As well as photos, you can come and see, here we go, the beautiful blooms, including roses, flowers, home and garden, floral art, and a children's section of fun classes. Buy a raffle ticket or 3 for a prize and support the Toy Library, who will have a stall at the show. It's a charity event, so it helps support the community. So, Saturday afternoon at the Martinborough Town Hall. Time for a bit of music, you think?
Yeah, no,
because I'm all over the shop, as you can tell. All right. I think I had something off the Brasilica album planned. A track called, just a moment. It's by the Ipanimas, and it's called Malandro Quando Vassa.
There.
That was quick, wasn't it? That had a sudden end that took us by surprise. So, Emma, you were just talking during that fabulous music about lots of opportunities for buying plants this weekend.
Yeah, it's definitely a gardener's weekend. You've obviously got all the different fetes and events going on where you can buy your new plants for getting into summer, but there is also one all the way out at Ikitahuna. There's a plant sale out there with all sorts, an assortment of perennials, veggie and flower seedlings. It's running Saturday and Sunday and starting at 9:30 a.m. It's at 30 Herbert Street, so if anyone is out at Ikitahuna or passing by, definitely pop out and see if you can find some beautiful flowers to add into your garden. FPOS is available for people who are going out there.
Great. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a gardening weekend for us because I want to have something to eat in a few weeks' time. Well, whenever long it takes. I've got all my tomatoes out, so, look, do not have a frost. Right. Oh, well, here we go. Speaking of gardens, the Pukaha Wairarapa garden tour is happening. So let me see. Is it out at Pukaha? I guess so. Saturday and Sunday. spend a weekend exploring beautiful and unique gardens in northern Wairarapa. Yeah, so it is out there. This 2-day self-drive garden tour is a rare chance to visit selected private gardens. I get it. I've done that sort of thing around the Masterton area. So this is North Wairarapa, centred around Pukaha. So obviously you buy a ticket which costs you, well, it says early bird tickets $46. I don't think it's early bird anymore because this is, as I say, Saturday. You can get onto the usual 0800 buy ticks. The buy ticks stands for the numbers 289849, or get on the web and find out about it. Pukaha Wairarapa Garden Tour. As I say, I doubt if you'll get early bird tickets, but it won't be that expensive. You buy your tickets, you get some sort of pass, hop in your car, and you get given a map.
You get given, so you can get a map. You can get sent a map, which you can print out yourself, or you can go into, I believe it may be iSight, and get one printed out from there, and I think that costs about $10.
All right.
So there's quite a few listed already of different gardens, so you can actually go on to Pukaha and search the garden tours, and you can actually have a look at the different gardens that are going to be on show. There is also going to be things on sale at the different gardens. You might be able to get some food, you might be able to get some plants, so make sure you bring some cash because there will not be EFTPOS available at every different place. But it's also welcome to bring a picnic so you can enjoy the outside and enjoy your amazing surroundings and have a nice picnic with a group of people. So it should be quite a unique and cool event to go to and drive around and see what different people in the Wairarapa have created in their gardens and maybe get some ideas yourself.
Yes. I suppose you could work out which gardens you wanted to do, enter them in your map app on your phone and follow it around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. All right, so that's on Saturday and Sunday. The Home and Interiors show is on at the Carterton Event Centre. Home and Interiors. This is free. It's on Saturday and Sunday from 10 o'clock. It's the only home show in the Wairarapa region. It's essential. You have to go. For all homeowners and those looking for inspiration and advice. You'll find the best product solutions. You know the sort of thing. You have people there who provide services for all sorts of different things to do with your home and your interior, and you get to chat with them and look around and go, oh, I think we can do something like that. So, yep, that's pretty much it. I think you know the kind of thing. Home and Interiors. The Home and Interiors show at the Carterton Event Centre on Saturday 10 o'clock and Sunday from 10 o'clock. I just feel that's a kind of segue into... I know we've just had some music, but here's Our House by... Have I got it? Oh, it's up there. It's on the computer, so it's complicated technology for someone like me. Just a moment. Where is it? It's on auxiliary. There we go. Our House, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
I'll light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to songs all night long for me, only for me. Come to me now and rest your head for just so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now, la 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 la. Is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, mostly Nash there doing the singing with Our House. Moving on Sunday, the Men's Health Car Show Swap. There's a bunch of words put together. Men's Health Car Show Swap at the Dannevirke A&P Showgrounds in High Street, Dannevirke, on Sunday at 7 o'clock. In the morning, that is. This is not an evening event. Door sales only. It's just a gold coin thing, $2. They claim it's a fantastic day out for the whole family, and I'm sure it is. You can dress up in the 40s and 50s era. The cars for sale are 40s, so cars for sale. It's not just go and have a look. It's a whole swap thing going on. 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Cars from different eras. Also, it's a swap meet. Market stalls and great music. If you want to know more about it, you can contact a person called Tony Shannon, and here's his email. Tony Shannon 62. That's the numbers, 62. Tony Shannon, all one word, 62, @gmail.com. If you forget about that, just go onto Event Finder and look it up. But it's the Men's Health Car Show Swap at the Dannevirke A&P Showgrounds, High Street, Dannevirke, Sunday, 7 o'clock. It's an all-day kind of thing. Have you got anything else for us, Emma?
So there is an emergency first aid course down at the Fisden Community Centre, 14 Wakefield Street, on Monday. It's running from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. and it's just a donation to get in. There is registration needed because it is limited to 10 people, so call Patsy on 022 367 3968. So that's Patsy on 022 367 3968. So if you need to just catch up on some of those first aid skills, that's definitely something to head down to and learn a few things that will be very useful, definitely at some point.
Yeah. Emma, we've whizzed through the events with admirable efficiency, which means this is an opportunity to find out a little bit about you, so because you may well be taking over this position, which I would love. So you're a journalist, right? Is that how
Yes.
you define yourself?
Yes, I work for the Wairarapa Times Age, so I am one of the people writing all about what happens in the Wairarapa, so that's why this is quite good, telling you what's happening as well as writing it for you each day.
Ideally placed to do that.
Yes, it is.
Is this something that, like, did you leave school and go, I'm going to be a journalist? Did you fall into this? How did that happen?
I completely fell into it. I went down to Canterbury to study psychology and took a media paper and just found it really fascinating and interesting, so decided to do that as well. And then I came back and came back to the Wairarapa and walked into the Times Age and said, will you let me get some experience to make sure that I wanted to do it before I actually got stuck in and got a job, and they said yep. So I did a little internship, went on holiday, came back and said, would you like to stay? So I must have been doing an okay job if they decided to keep me on.
Fantastic. Best way to end up with a job is like, it's not like you staked your life on it, but you walked into it.
Yeah, no, well, I think it's really good to make sure before you get stuck into something that it is something you really want to do, because if you enjoy what you're doing, you're not working. That's what I've always been told, so wanted to make sure I enjoy what I'm doing, and I definitely am.
You said you did a psychology degree, and we were talking yesterday, and you said forensic psychology. This is fascinating. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so that's what I eventually want to do. So I just did an undergraduate, so you just do a complete overview of the different types of psychology, but that is the one that I'm at the moment the most interested to eventually do later down the track when I decide to go back to university. I quite enjoy not having the student life right now, so I am going to wait for a while before going back, but no, forensics is definitely something that's interested me. It just being called forensics, people think it's quite the science, what you think of when you've seen the TV shows and things like that.
Analysing traces of blood and things.
But because it's psychology, it's not actually that sort of thing. It's to do with the mind and understanding sort of that side of things, but the mind's way, not the actual science in a way. So it's a bit different. I think it's more it's more understanding if you call it criminal psychology, which is what a lot of different places in the world do, but here we call it forensics. But it is just criminal psychology.
So it's trying to get to the root of what might have caused somebody to do something, what in their psychology has predisposed them to do something?
It's a whole different thing. It could be that side, it could be behaviour, it could be working with people in prisons and rehabilitation, it could be programs and teaching people how to approach people with different thought processes and things like that. So it's a really, really wide subject. It depends what sort of area you go into, but it's very useful, and it's just really understanding people. That's the whole point of psychology, is understanding people.
Yeah.
Which is very useful in a lot of points of life, is understanding.
I know. Yes. Well, I'd be very interested to hear how you go on that, and also the kind of employment opportunities that throws up, because, as you say, it's a very broad topic. You could end up doing... Well, it's going to inform you whatever you do.
It is, yeah. So people say, oh, you've done psychology in media, why are you working in journalism? It's quite different from psychology, but you actually use it every single day of your life, understanding people, because it is just getting to know and knowing how to talk to a whole lot of different people. That's the whole of psychology. So it's very useful for anyone who just wants to learn more and become, I don't know, it's a way to become more comfortable around people, because you do just learn how to understand and learn about a whole different a range of people and how they react and how they deal with things, and also about yourself as well. So it's really, really interesting.
Well, it'll be great for this program too, especially if you get lots of guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say, I mean, often I don't have a guest. I'm just here rabbiting on my own, hoping that I'm making sense. But the program comes alive when there's somebody interesting to chat to. So I advocate that. Time for another bit of music, and I have chosen Grupo Batuco, who are doing Na Batida do Agogo. I love this CD, by the way. That is the genuine way that it ends. That wasn't me doing another one of my technical cock-ups. That is actually how the track ends. And this is actually how the program ends, because we've run out of stuff. It's a busy weekend, though. You know, there's the Rathkill Fete, there's the drag racing, there's the Rose photography competition.
Teddy Bear's Picnic.
Yeah.
There's lots of different things for everyone to go out. Something exciting for everyone to do this weekend, and indoors and outdoors. So hopefully the weather holds off for everything that's outdoors. But either way, there'll be definitely something around the Wairarapa for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, and even if all you do is go out and to one of these plant sales, go back home and start doing things in your garden, that has its own charms and excitements too. Well, it's been great having you as co-host, Emma. Please come again. We'll do this for a while, and then you can boot me out of the studio. I'll be there. You can always call me in if you feel the need for my input.
No, thank you very much for having me.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you to Trust House, by the way, for sponsoring the program. Thanks to all of the grant bodies that help us out. Thanks New Zealand On Air, who are our principal funders, without whom, of course, Access Radio wouldn't be happening right throughout the country, and in particular in your region, because this is a really important facility for all the different minority and special interest groups in the region who otherwise wouldn't have regular access to the media to share their cultures, their thoughts, and just their events with you. So that's it from us. See ya.